Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new, I'm Jamie. This will be a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Of course, it won't resonate with all of you. It's for a very specific collective, but if it does resonate, I'd like you to take it. But please only take a reading if it is for you. And remember that there is no gender. So if I pull a queen, I could be talking about a guy and vice versa. So I did actually do a short video, but I felt like I'm just not really a short tarot reader. I tried it and I just don't. It felt like a disservice. Like I didn't get like a very clear message across, you know? I was like, ooh, I left the card out, that's not good. So I just, I took those down and decided I'm not gonna change. I'm just gonna be me. So, if you need to book a private personal, that information's in the description below and in the pinned section of the comments. I've also linked in there my other channel. It's a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus channel. So if you have any of those placements, or even if you don't and you want to just come check us out, you may really enjoy the community that I've built over there. I love the people on that channel, and you may too. All right, Spirit, talk to me about Leo, please. So the current energy is the Five of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. The Three of Wands. The Eight of Wands. The King of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the King of Cups. For some of you, there's a lot of drama in the home. You could be dealing with a Scorpio person. Doesn't have to be. It also could be a Cancer or a Pisces, but this is, of course, big Scorpio energy. Maybe an earth sign, but I'm feeling heavy like this King of Cups is an external person, and the King of Pentacles is more your energy. So I feel like there is conflict in the household, but it's really due to the fact that you're just unhappy. I feel like you're waiting to like get away from someone, or like, I don't know how else to put it. Like I would, I'm seeing this as like, a Leo person who probably like either lives with their partner and they've been in something long-term, or they literally are married and have children, but they're just, like it's a well-known fact that you're not happy. This is your energy. This is not about this King of Cups. It's about you. You're not happy. And I feel like it's in a sense, just with this person, you're not happy, because I feel like, as far as like career goes, I feel like you're doing really well. And maybe it's because the home life is not great. So you just focus on your career all of the time. But I feel like you are literally waiting for some type of news, some type of breakthrough. And I feel like it's kind of to get away from this person. I feel like there's been maybe a lot of tension for a long time. Maybe some of you are getting like a legal divorce or something, and it just takes like a long ass time. And in the process, you're like trying to deal with this person. and you're just not like, they're not a person that makes you happy. You're just not happy with the situation or the circumstance. I feel like, I'm talking to somebody who feels stuck or trapped. But I feel like this King of Cups also is, like their behavior might be really childlike. It's the Five of Wands. Like, even if the two of you aren't like openly fighting, there's just like tension, there's conflict. The two of you also could compete, like financially, if that makes sense, like, I don't know, like I feel like maybe there's a like constant power struggle. So first of all, whether, no matter the actual genders here, I have two kings. And so there could just constantly be like this tension where, it's like maybe you thought this was a partner and the whole time it was a competitor. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of one-upping in the relationship. And that's probably really annoying too. And I feel like that's part of the frustration here. I feel like tired of the nonsense, tired of waiting. The Lovers, Gemini energy, the Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, Libra, Taurus, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Tower in the reverse, and the Ace of Cups. Chariot at the bottom. I think for some of you, the situation is bullshit. Here's what I'm getting, right? Like, say, I live with a person and we have kids together, so I can't just leave. I gotta like figure a whole bunch of stuff out before I can leave, or there has to be like, like if this is a legitimate marriage, there has to be like this legal separation and things like this. But I feel like for you, the shit end of the stick is that you're not the reason that the fucking marriage or the relationship is over. I feel like this person stepped out. I feel like this person stepped out and sabotaged the whole relationship. And I think that it was for something that wasn't serious. It's like they're the reason for the whole turn of events. But you're the one fucked up and stuck in the situation. And I feel like that's where the deep unhappiness comes from. So I feel like you are actually stuck. It's like a situation where you didn't even do somebody filthy. It's like a situation where you didn't deserve kind of the situation that you're in. It's like, and I think that part of the problem here too is that this King of Cups, it's like either you're going to be with them or you're going to be all the way fucked up in their mind. I think that they really do have that type of energy, and maybe they're wrong here. I feel like because you are in this King of Pentacles and then you're showing up the Empress here, I also feel like maybe this person, maybe you played dumb with this person. Maybe you hide things from this person because you already know the name of their game. So like you are slowly stacking cash to just get out and figure something else out. Or like, I feel like this is kind of like underhanded stuff. Like you're kind of have to sneak your way out of someone or really leave a situation in a more safe and secure way because you know that this person's energy is like just the Five of Swords. So this is somebody who felt like they were going to be able to play you, let you find out on your own too. I think with the Ace of Swords is kind of signifying that this is not somebody who like told you, you had to like find out on your own who somebody really was. And it's like there's no way of rebuilding what was here. You know, the tower and the upright is like, yeah, everything fell down and the truth is there and we can like rebuild from there. This was something for you where like there's finito. It's done. They crossed a boundary that they should not have crossed. But I think somewhere in their mind, like, you know, that they feel like there's a way to work this out, to like, I think for this person, they think that there's a way to really change your mind. And if they can't change your mind, then they're trying to keep you stuck in place. But I think that you have a little trick up your sleeve, Leo. And I'm sorry if I'm exposing you to the cross watcher. If you're a cross watcher, I don't know what to say, man. Use discernment. Make sure this is the Leo I'm talking about. But, you know, I feel like, you know, this person, if you were given the word to go today or you were given enough cash to leave today, you would just only deal with this person on some co-parenting shit real quick. Because I feel like this is deeply unhappy, but it's been a long time. Maybe at some point in time you really did try to change things. You tried to work things out with this person. But they didn't really work on themselves, if that makes sense. Like, even if they stopped seeing somebody or doing something here, I just feel like a person wasn't like really taking accountability or doing what they needed to do here. But they're vindictive, you know, they're vengeful, they're scorned, you know, it's kind of like the energy of like, how fucking dare you try to leave me for hurting you? That type of energy though, like after someone has hurt you, like that sort of being, you know, it's like somebody did you filthy and you want to leave them, and then they want to do more dirty shit to try to control that and stop you from leaving. It's like, you know, a really toxic person at the end of the day. So what does Leo need to know about, look out for, or be aware of? The Nine of Pentacles. The Four of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Taurus energy. The Two of Swords. The World. We got the Star at the bottom. Aquarius energy. I feel like this is being brought up and you're probably like, ugh, this is all these readings ever talk about, you know? But maybe you just don't see this breakthrough happening. I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to be given your independence here, but like, not fast, if that makes sense. I feel like there's news coming in. It's not necessarily what you want to hear with the Four of Cups. It's not like, you know, you're going to get exactly what you want. You'll have it by tomorrow. That's not what's happening. But I feel like it gives you a plan. Like you can at least set a plan so you cannot just be so miserable and feeling like you'll never get out. Whatever type of blockage was here is over and you're getting what you want, but there is still the Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles here. So I feel like you're getting news and it's what you want to hear, but there's a bit of disappointment to it when it comes to timing. I also think that was on purpose. And I feel like it's going to be additionally disappointing to you because I feel like it's on purpose. It's like this King of Cups is a jerk. What's the advice? The Ten of Wands. Throat is all funky right now. Death, Scorpio energy. The Two of Wands, bottom of the deck, the Seven of Cups. I feel like in the advice it's trying to say that like the hard part is over. The change that you want is coming. Maybe the next step is accepting change with the Ten of Wands and Death. Maybe this is a part that you weren't really prepared for. It's like you have been stuck for so long, and finally getting the chance to go almost makes you like stop. You know, I feel like you're gonna be really stopping to think about the changes that are being made here. Because I feel like you're gonna then start feeling in between worlds. It's kind of like, you know, getting what you want, and at the same time it's like so foreign, because I think that as a way to not further disappoint yourself, you haven't really been looking at like the other opportunities in life. It's just the one sole wish has been to get away from somebody. So I feel like it's trying to let you know basically that you're going to be hit with different emotional waves. You know, we all think like, oh, I want this so bad, I can't wait to hear it. But then when we do hear it, it's almost like surreal. And then, you know, it's like the reality that a long-term relationship or a marriage is actually over, and that life is about to change profoundly. And I feel like you're going to sort of, you know, when we're doing this, it's like there's a, I don't know why I'm looking at this Seven of Cups, almost like an escapism. It's almost like, you know, maybe before you were only using this idea as like a dream state. You know, it's like, oh, this is what I really want, and you would almost like daydream about it, but it wasn't like reality. And I feel like you're going to be thrown back into the reality that something actually is over. And I feel like it's just really bittersweet. Mostly because it's like getting good news, but not necessarily the news that you want. Because then it really is like slowing down time for some of you, and that's disappointing. But at least in the end, you get what you want. I'll see you soon.